Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. William, hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Boy, this movie fucking ruins everything about Sentai canon.
I suspect you'll be telling me a lot about that along this.
Yeah. Alright, so that's how I fucking told you before within our 45 years of Super Sentai history video. Out now on YouTube, alright? Never, always a good time to plug in that video, alright?
Yeah.
Where I explain 45 years of Super Sentai history within 45 minutes, alright? So this movie opens up with destroying the canon of the series, okay? Okay, so pretty much the way that this movie opening narration starts off with, right? It established that every single Super Sentai season, it's its own separate world, right?
Oh.
Right? And not like how Super Sentai has been done before, where it's all one big time, like it's all right, like it's all one big MCU timeline, right? Of every season. Right, but the way that this movie, it established that every Sentai that has ever taken place is its own universe, and it's only relegated to its own universe, right? So pretty much like how there's just straight up a Kira Major world, or a Reveal Soldier world, or a Jetman world where a guy is in a perpetual time loop and dies at the end of it every single time, and he wakes up at the beginning. Holy shit! Oh, okay, new theory, new canon. Guy is in a time loop in the Jetman world, right? And every time he gets stabbed and dies, he wakes up at the beginning of the series again.
What the fuck? No.
And he has to break the time loop.
What? No, I don't like it. Stop it. Isn't that just gonna end up? No, you can't do that. Because Time Ranger's a thing, right? You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's not allowed. No. Remember, everything is its own canon. There's no more time loops, okay? Because it can only happen in Time Ranger. It's not gonna happen anywhere else, alright? I fucking refuse.
Yeah.
I don't want guy to keep getting stabbed over and over again.
This is pretty much what this movie starts off with. It's really bad. Like I said, I don't like how they're approaching this, how they're establishing that every Sentai is its own universe, which makes no fucking goddamn sense.
It also doesn't help that, like, especially recently in Kikai Major, we just had, we had a crossover episode where the
crossover movie and everything, right? Because remember, that's what I told you. Like as far as I am concerned, this is how I assume this timeline. So it's like the Marvel, it's like DC universe, right? So there's Earth Prime, Earth Zero, right? Which is just straight up everything in one timeline that's just happening, right? And I think you have all the different Earth, like Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3, and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
That is what I assume is what's going on, right? Like, all the different Earth numbers is just an individual Sentai world, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would make sense, I guess. But it's like, I mean, considering the fact that how they're messing with canon at this point, it'd probably be one of the only ways to think about it.
Yeah, so but then again, the canon within Sentai and Kamen are nonsensical, and it keeps getting retconned every single time. So it doesn't even matter to begin with.
They'll probably just retcon it next season too, honestly.
Yeah, look, this entire opening segment worthless, has no value. All right, just like women's rights in Texas right now.
Oh Jesus fuck. We're gonna get into. I don't want to go into Texas right now. That's a shit show and a half.
That is a very topical subject for me to bring up due to the fact that I don't know when this is gonna be uploaded.
Oh my god. Also, I mean, I guess we can date it, but you heard about Mexico? Fucking.
No. About cannabis?
No, not cannabis. Like, they're saying, oh yeah, abortion is legal now in Mexico. Like Mexico, the second heaviest Catholic, I don't know, like fucking area, you know, second biggest Catholic area, made abortion legal, and it feels like it's in response to fucking Texas. It's fucking wild as shit. I'm surprised that Mexico's done this shit. I'm like, Mexico's kind of have its problems, but holy shit, man, they kind of beat us on this one here. Look, see, none of this would ever happen. We just built the wall, and that way Mexican news would never travel to the United States, alright? They should, look, if they built the wall, then Mexican news would never. We need to build the Mexican firewall next, alright? We need to get in on that. Oh my god. I mean, VPNs are a thing, so I doubt it worked out either way. But fucking oh god, fucking
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so I guess we're talking about the Red Battle movie, right? And so we're talking about
wait, can you say we're talking about our weekly unnamed discussion series about Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, a weekly discussion series where I host a personal knowledge of years of tokusatsu and Super Sentai. Enjoy every part of my family with that you will a person with very strong opinions about women's rights. As we talk about the latest Super Sentai season, Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. Hey, welcome to the special movie, Red Battle, All Sentai Great Assemble. Yeah. So William, so this movie takes place between episode 7 and that stupid OVA, Zenkaiger spinoff OVA, which already itself took place between episode 6 and 7.
Hold on, this Zenkaiger. Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Well, that itself was already a spinoff. Like this is actually a prequel to that.
Yeah, honestly, because they even mentioned the movie in that one, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Right. So. The funny thing was how that was released more available first than this, which is really funny.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. So this pretty much takes place after episode 6 and everything, right? So hey, so there's no need to introduce. So we have all of our characters and everything, right? And they're going around, they're fighting the Kika, the Toji Tendo, while a bunch of unvaccinated Japanese people are out in public. All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this movie. When this movie was filmed, Japan was only in its 3rd state of emergency. All right, so it's fine.
Well, how many states of emergency are they right now?
Fucking boy, that's a good question.
Oh no.
They just discover a new variant in Japan last I heard.
Wait, like a new one? Oh, really?
What state of emergency is Japan in? Let's see. It does not. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're still expanding the state of emergency. Expand state of emergency. Let's see. So the 3rd state of emergency was in May. So I believe I assume this was filmed either in the 2nd or 3rd state.
Mm-hmm.
Stage of.
Oh god.
Yeah. Let's see.
There.
Oh, Mood. Okay, no. Okay, they didn't discover a new variant. They just confirmed the first Mood variant over there.
You know what? I don't know if it's. You know what? It's all bad. That's how I'm gonna take it. It's all fucking bad.
Yeah. And don't worry. Japan will solve. Look. If I know anything about Japan and solving social issues, don't get to it. All right.
Don't get to it. It's the word.
It's on the list.
Don't
just put it on the list. Like how they're gonna solve the Japanese elderly problem, the Japanese youth problem, the Japanese women's rights problem, the Japanese LGBT problem. It's on the list. All right.
Yeah. Well.
Don't prioritize the Japanese coronavirus over the Japanese female and LGBT problems first, though. So that's good, at least.
Oh my god, everything's a shit show now. Oh my god. Anyway, so where are we in this fucking movie? Right?
Oh yeah. So basically, the Zenkaiger fights a bunch of whatever the fuck mud. These aren't called Muddites. I know whatever the fuck these things are called.
I don't know. You just call them Toji Tendo. It's whatever.
Yeah, the Toji Tendos. Majin rides her stupid broom tail, which I feel like we don't see a lot.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't even think of it as a broom. It's just weird. It's just like
her weird tail thingy. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. I don't know what. You know what? We complained about this before. We don't really keep complaining about it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so but yeah,
they pretty much fight and save a bunch of people, and that's good for them. A good job for them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and then then Kaito turns into a ball. Oh yeah, but I forgot. They machine gun the fuck. Kaito straight up just massacres a bunch of Toji-ten with a fucking machine. It's fucking great.
All in a day's work, right? For the Zenkaigers, just massacre a bunch of fucking soldiers.
Look, it's robots, alright? Robots don't have right, alright?
Oh yeah. Yeah, tell off the Kikanos that like Kaito's fighting alongside. Can you imagine if he stated that fucking opinion, and they all hear about it? That's that team would just dissolve in like a matter of seconds.
If anything, we know Gowon will agree on that, alright?
Yeah, but Gowon's not exactly a pillar of the community considering his after school hobbies, okay? So, there's that to consider.
And his self-racist undertones.
Yeah, he's just got some internalized racism to kind of deal with.
Yeah, boy, it's really bad. I hope they at some point don't deal with it. All right.
No, just like Japan, they'll get to it, right?
Don't put it on the list. Don't put Gowon's racism on the list.
Yeah, exactly. Among other things, considering Gowon.
Yeah. Look. Here's the thing. Don't take Gowon's internal racism more seriously than Majin's fucking inability to get a job. All right.
Oh God! Oh wait, does she not? Does she has a? No, well then again, fortune telling is not exactly a job. We confirmed
this. Like Majin has no fucking job.
Yeah.
Within this fucking series,
she just kind of fortune tells.
She literally is a fucking NEET.
Yeah, I mean, aside from fortune telling, that's not even really a job, too.
That's not even a job. She does it for fun on the streets.
You know what? You're right. I don't think she even gets paid. I don't think she even charges for that. Is what I mean.
Nope.
Oh God.
Yeah, so pretty much, they defeat the enemies, and then they all split off to go have their own fucking fun.
God,
right?
No, hold on, because now that you brought it to mind, I'm like, it'd be so easy for her to charge for fortune telling. Because the thing is, since she knows actual magic, she could make some fucking bank, dude.
Of course. Look, she could scam so many people with her with fortune telling. All right.
That's the thing, though. It wouldn't necessarily be a scam because the thing is, she actually can do magic, so she can actually tell the future. Right. She can make bank. She can just basically control the fucking world if she fucking wanted to. Instead, she just decides to hang in her room and do nothing, nothing at all. Honestly, with the magic she could use, she could just defeat the Toji Tendo like that. Honestly. I'm surprised he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
But then again, she's strangely the most overpowered, underpowered character that you'll see in this fucking show, dude. But anyway, enough about complaining her character.
So the Rangers, they break up to go do their own. To go do their own.
I thought you were gonna say they broke up after Kaito's comments on his racism against Kikanoids. But all right.
No. Look. Here's the thing. The Rangers aren't ready to acknowledge that Gowon has a problem, alright?
Jesus fuck. They all keep it within the house. They don't let any news out.
Yeah. They know he has a problem, but they don't want to talk about it, alright? It's like how you know your friend's a heavy drinker, right? But you don't want to do an AA meeting about it. Jesus. You don't want to do an intervention about it, right?
Jesus.
So you enable it harder. Like everyone knows that Gowon's racist, alright? But they don't want to say anything about it, so they just
This is getting really dark. It's getting really bad, Austin. Holy shit.
Look, we have a really fucked up canon within this show, alright?
Oh, yeah, you're right. But good God, Gowon was just he's kind of fucked up. He needs some help, man. You need to end the show and put him
we've been saying this one. Look, I realized Gowon was a problem character ever since that episode when he literally states out, we're the small human child. They're usually out by this time. Literally, right? That's what I realized what a problem character he was, alright?
I agree with you, but god damn it, man. The pieces are all coming together now. I was like, oh god, this is really bad.
It's really bad.
I can't wait until they recast Gowon.
So then we cut to the Toji Tendo Empire, where they get where a new gear falls down, and it's the super villain world gear. So this guy, I think we talked about in the Great Red special. This creature's design is fucking ugly. It's so fucking busy. But it's mainly due to the fact that this guy's entire character design is a giant kit bash of all the previous Sentai villains.
Yeah.
Slam into this shit. If you look I can't see any of the top of my head because there's too much fun. But if you were to take the time and look at and cross-reference, because I think someone already done that, and you cross-reference his design, you can see he has elements of every single Sentai villain within him.
It's a lot, honestly.
Yeah, he's really busy. They like doing this. It's one big kit dash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kaito goes by cabbages or wherever the fuck. Right.
And then you get but then he drops that what do you call it? The red. What do they call it? Red gear.
There's this mysterious. Yeah, it's called gears. He drops this mysterious gear, and everything. What's with this mysterious gear? Well, I don't know where did this gear come from.
I wonder if it'll ever come back in a future episode or something. Who knows, right?
Yeah. I was like, And I was like, And it seems like a bunch of character designs on it. I'm like, who's all these helmet designs? We gotta question this.
If only we
Probably
had like a mechanical parrot to tell us what these guys are, right?
Right.
But yeah, then Kaito kind of remembers, oh yeah, that's something my parents gave me a while ago. And then
before they disappeared.
Yeah, and then Zero's like, hey, you better take care of this, right? And then right after he just kind of tells him that, then you get like a super villain world coming in.
And he does some spooky magic. He pretty much revives. So this segment, he pretty much revives past set. So these aren't the main villain characters. These are pretty much what I would call the generals of prior season that shows up. Like these weren't the big bad. These are like the boss you face before the final boss. That's what these characters are.
Okay, that's kind of weird to me. If only because like he's super villain world.
Because he's super villain world, right? Yeah. It makes no sense.
Like if it was
right?
normal
He's not
villain,
general.
Like for normal villain world, like I would have gotten it if he ordered the or if he teleported like the generals, right? And super villain world would be like the big bads. I would have liked to seen that, but I guess not.
So pretty much brings back a bunch of generals from prior season. So first up is the ice guy. This guy is from Tokuger. He's a guy that has an ice gun and he eats ice.
Wait, he just eats ice because it's his thing.
He straight up eats ice within the show. And then Majin meets, I don't remember who the fuck this. I want to say this is fucking I want to say this is Q Ranger, the space season. But I don't remember off the top of my head.
He looks pretty space-like, so I would give you that.
Yeah, and then Rue meets the fox guy. Oh, okay. He meets this fox. Okay, so, all right. This is all right. So I'm not okay. I'm trying to phrase this without sounding super anti-LGBT.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Because this character is really weird. All right. I'm not trying to be offensive with that. I'm trying to be serious with this. So.
Okay.
So this character. All right, so within Ninja, the series that this this fox creature appears, right? So within the show's canon, this character was male, right? Right, and then when he transferred to the fox creature, he speaks it starts with this weird female voice, all right?
Okay.
Okay, with a female voice actress, right? The character originally was a male character, okay? And then when I don't remember what happens. Like he made like a contract with the devil or some shit. I don't fucking. He did some weird thing. So like he translates to this weird fox creature, right? And then starts being female. Okay. I think within Ninja they also speak that this character is female and use female pronouns. Okay.
So
and then later within the series, after the series, they did a V cinema. Okay. Where the fox girl comes back as a human. Okay. But the fox character assumes a female form, okay?
Okay. So that sounds strangely progressive and strangely not. If only because they're in a villain role. That's interesting.
Right? So I'm not sure what their intention was with this character.
I get what you mean, but I'm like, if anything, it's not even you. It's more on Japan's or with Toei. It's more on Toei, really. You know, but I don't know. I mean, you usually with
because that's the thing about Ninja that season. Like the problem is we don't get the Fox's backstory until like near the end of the series, right?
Okay.
So I want to say near the end. I want to say 40 episodes in, all right?
Okay.
Then in 40 episodes, that's where we revealed the backstory of the Fox character, Ikazuki, whatever this Izuka, whatever this Fox character's name is, right? Yeah. That like, cause all up until now, until you were watching Ninja, you assume this Fox character was female because it's spoken of, because the voice actress was female. Right. The voice actor who's voicing the Fox is, and they literally use female pronouns for her for the entire run. And then when we finally get the backstory, we found out that she was actually a guy before this, and it really comes out of nowhere. And the problem is, if I remember, there was like no indication of anything, right? Like the character, like we don't. The Fox says, "I hated my past," or something like that, right? If you get what I'm trying to say, like, because I don't want to try to say something really bad. No, I'm trying to phrase this the best way possible.
I get it. It's not like they really went deep into the character and the transitioning thing, or maybe they just felt like different or whatever. But like,
yeah, right. Like there was no hint throughout the entire Ninja where the character was originally a guy. Like the character did give like weird hints that you suggest that this character was born male but wanted to identify as female or anything like that. Right? It was really weird with a ninja. Like, I was really confused when it was airing at the same time, right? When the revelation came, I was like, right? Because like I said, there was no indication throughout Ninja that Izoka was born male, but is now identifying as female, right? I mean, and it didn't help neither when the V Cinema came out, and then she came back as a female. I was like, because she straight up dies in the Ninja, right? And I don't remember the process of when she comes back, of how.
Okay, I mean, again, it's just sounds more that's on Toei and everything too.
Yeah, but that's your weird Sentai LGBT trivia, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's interesting if we can leave it at that, really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then Kaito meets a giant monkey. There you go.
Just meets that's giant monkey.
That's the only way I'm gonna segue out of that segment. Yeah. He meets a giant monkey.
Oh my god. Wasn't there that cowboy character too?
Oh yeah, Bosco?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes, this is the greatest. Oh, I love this character. So this is the greatest fucking character. So this is Bosco, right? Oh, yeah, by the way, the monkey's female. By the way, I don't know if that's relevant.
Okay, I mean it's whatever, man. It's a monkey.
Okay, so basically the character of Bosco within Zenkaiger, right? He was pretty much acting as a secondary antagonist throughout the series, but he was only acting as a secondary antagonist to the Red Ranger because him and the Red Ranger used to be friends and everything, right? They used to be because it's okay. All right. Do you know the story of Shark and Buggy from One Piece?
Shark and I'm familiar, yes.
So you know how Shark and Buggy used to serve on Goldie Rogers' crew?
Right.
And then one day Buggy betrayed. Then one day after Buggy betrayed Shark.
Oh, is it exactly like their scenario?
Oh, it is exactly what happened. So the Red Ranger within Zenkaiger was pretty much Shark, right? Who was best? Like he and Bosco were best friends until one day Bosco decides to betray him. Like, I'm gonna get the great power now and everything.
Damn.
It's very fun.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but he's a cool character. I like this character.
Alright. I mean, cool villain characters, we need them.
Yeah, he was actually a great villain. Like, his main weapon was a trumpet, right? That was a gun at the exact same time, which was great.
Oh, okay.
And he had a cool and his gimmick, because that was the season where they were using keys, right, to transform into past rangers, right? But he was cool. He's like, fuck that shit. I don't need that shit. What he did was, like, he had his own set of keys, and when he used the keys, he summons the spirit of the past ranger, like how in Zenkaiger right now we have Stacy doing that shit. So he like how Stacy uses his Sentai gear to summon clones of the Rangers. Yeah. That's what Bosco did within Zenkaiger.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, yeah. Except he did it way better, and he was more of a threat.
Yeah.
Also, he tried to crucify the Red Ranger at some point, too. I should probably bring that up.
Oh, my God. Apparently, that season went hardcore. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, Japan loved Christian imagery, alright? Even though the population has a very low Christian.
Wow, that's actually kind of interesting, though, because again, it's always like weird. Eastern is interested in Western media and Western.
No, they just think it's cool. That's it. That's the only reason.
That's the thing with us too.
It's like how Japan has a lot of Christian-based wedding, right? With wedding dress. It's not because Japan's are Christian. They just think it's cool.
No, I mean I get it too, but like we have
what's this? What's Germany doing? That seems pretty cool. We should get in on this," said the Japanese emperor.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. All right, I accept that reasoning, Japan. We do the same thing with you anyway.
Yeah, that's why every Japanese still fucking character wearing SS uniforms for no fucking reason.
Oh my god. Jesus. Anyway, they all get kidnapped, right? They all got fucking like.
Oh yeah, you don't get kidnapped. Yeah, like pretty much the general event beats the shit out of them and everything.
Yeah, because they all. I mean, to be fair, they all got caught off guard with that shit, right? Mm-hmm. But then, they all get captured. Fucking Kaito is like, they're all confronting all the villains. They're like, oh yeah, these are the villains from all these Again, Zetchon is not being helpful at all. He's like, yeah, they're from
once again, season. It proves how shitty he is at his fucking job. I can't get over it how bad he is at. He literally only has one job to the cast, and that is to explain shit. And he can't even do the most simplest of things.
Yeah, but to play devil's advocate, it makes sense here, if only because it's a fucking lot of them. But it also could have been helped by like, oh yeah, you got one from it could have been like when we had the generals pop up one by one for each of the Sentai. He could have popped in and saying, "Oh, you gotta be careful. It's this guy from this one," and then explaining this.
Oh, but he doesn't do that. It's really bad how he does not do his fucking job. Yeah, so everyone gets captured and everything. They get captured. They got like, oh, you got caught. Yeah. But then finally Set-chan realized after like 20 minutes after Googling, he's like, okay, I figure out who they are. They're the past generals. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you get like fucking.
But the problem is, so here's like, I go to what I was saying here. These are the generals. These are not the big bad of every season, right? These are like literally like these are the penultimate boss of every season. These aren't the big bad, so which makes no fucking sense, right? These characters that show are like the same characters that are in the same class as not Bokuwa. What the fuck's the rocket guy? Barashitara. Yeah. That's what these characters are on the same scale as. They're all Barashitara, right?
Yeah. It
makes no sense when you have the big bad villain trope. He's like, oh yeah, this is super villain world, and he summons out a bunch of general villains.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now that I think on it, who was the general in like fucking Jetman? I'm trying to remember.
Was it a Tim?
I mean,
was it a Tim? Or
we got a lot of them, to be honest, because
Yeah, to be fair, it was a lot. Like, cause you had Tim and you had what's her name, right?
Because there was Maria. There's Tranza.
Yeah, Tim. I'm calling Tranza Tim from now on. By the way, in case you can't realize. Yeah. I'm just gonna call him Tim. I don't know why. Yeah, I feel like he's a Tim.
There was Gray. Radicue was the big one. He was the big bad, so I don't think he really counts. There was the Empress. Mm-hmm. I remember the Empress. The Empress technically counts. She only appeared in like 2 fucking episodes, and she just got blasted away.
Yeah.
I guess the Empress would count, but I don't. Wait, did they show? I'm wondering actually. Did they show up in general for like fucking Jetman? Now I need to know.
Well, but then I don't know. That screen was too small for us and it was going too fast.
I was looking.
But anyway, yeah. So Kaito breaks out of his chain and he gets his gun back and everything.
Yeah. Also, he kind of asks them like, "Oh yeah, why are you doing this?" Like, "Oh yeah, because we're villains." And then fucking apparently Kaito just sweats his way out of the chains, dude. I don't understand. Yeah? I don't understand.
Once again, also, want to point out he's wearing a fucking poofy jacket as well.
Yeah, I'm just
right.
It's just like for you to get out of there, for it to be sweat, kind of boggles the mind too. How much sweat do you need in order? Oh no, it wasn't. No, if I remember correctly, it wasn't Kaito.
No, it's the machine sweat. It
was the machine sweat.
Yeah, it was the machine.
Yeah. I mean,
it makes sense if it was oil, right? It makes sense.
But here's my thing: I didn't know they could sweat. That's actually really weird.
I mean, to be fair, we had the robot cry in another episode, so, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And they also have metal You know what? I'm not going to question anything anymore.
Look, once again, this universe is really fucking weird. But don't worry, Kaito does a cool thing. He throws up his wallet, and the red gear falls off. And it's a pretty cool shot. I kind of dig this shot. It's really great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It all comes up and then he fucking catches it.
Yeah. So then he uses the red Sentai gear and he summons every single. Well, he doesn't summon every. He pretty much summons the past Red Ranger, like the main Red Ranger, the Red Ranger from every season.
Yeah.
And everything. Yeah, so then we have Aka Ranger. This the guy that appears. This is the original Red Ranger, the first Red Sentai Ranger that appears. Mm-hmm. That within the Super Sentai. And I don't know if you caught this, but if you were watching to see, you notice how when the other Kikaidos got their Gatling bags, right? Uh-huh. It's the Red Ranger from whatever season that the Kikaidos are based on. So that's a good touch. I like that.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like if you look at the character in front of Room, that's Boken Red. Majin is Maji Red. In front of Juren is Tyranno Ranger, and in front of Gowon is Gal Red. So that's good. I like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
It's a nice touch that they did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So pretty much they get their gears back and everything, and we get and then we get this nice shot with all the Red Rangers and everything together. So that's a cool shot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's all the Red Ranger appear, and look, all these Rangers are socially spaced apart. Good thing they're all socially spaced apart. Almost as if at the time of this filming, Japan was in a some sort of state of emergency, if you were to say.
I know, right? It's a wonder, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then
so then each And then each Red Ranger start doing their introduction, but then you realize, oh wait, this is actually gonna take a long time because there's fucking 44 of them. So at first I thought they were actually gonna go through and do every single individual roll call, right?
Yeah. But
then they started speeding up, which I was like, oh Jesus Christ, thank God, because that shit would have unironically taken forever.
Yeah, it would have. But then again, they kind of like. I kind of half expected it after watching the Kid Major Review Soldier movie, because they did take their time for each and every single fucking ranger, which is a fucking
you
lot.
realize how long it takes. It takes a lot because it's a long time.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't help that. Right. Especially. I think we have 24 seasons because they did this back. Let me see if I can find it. The last time they did like a big roll call was back in 2005, and even then it was long. Yeah. Right. You talk about the episode while I look for this up.
Anyway, so like everyone does the roll call and shit, right? And then I mean, Setchel just kind of he speeds past it, and then he gets to Zenkaigers, and then they get big.
All right, here it is. I found it. So this was from 20 years ago, and and everything. And this clip already takes this. Let's see. Starting from.
It's 2 minutes.
Okay. Let's see how long this clip was. So this clip technically is. Okay. God, I'm waiting for him to do their roll call. Let's see. So it starts at 48 seconds, all right? And this clip, it starts at 48 seconds, and then they keep going on for 20. Let's see. So 40. What is that? That's 12 seconds. So 12 seconds is a minute, then plus another minute, then plus 28 more. That's this roll call sequence is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and that was only with 25 teams, right?
Oh my god, that's actually a lot too.
Yeah. So imagine that means we take this due to conversion, right? If 25 minutes, I'm sorry, if 25 team takes 2 minutes 30 seconds. Right, that they dedicate. That means this clip probably would have taken almost 5 minutes if we had each one do their individual introduction.
That's a lot. That's a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
But man, so yeah, we basically skipped the roll call, and then all the villains are like, all the villains and all the Sentai just run at each other.
Yeah, we just have this big fight scene. Yeah, we also see all the previous enemy grunts in there as well. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, so we just have this big fight sequence that happens. So it's whatever. It's just a big fight sequence that happens.
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Yeah. So then they realize, okay, and then big fight scenes. They destroy. They kill evil villain. Super villain, whatever the fuck you want to call this guy, whatever.
Super villain at this point, man.
They just shoot him. Now, they solve their problems like always with the power of gun.
Well, that and Majin's fucking bullshit magic, right? Fucking God. But anyway, I remember I did like that they kind of gave every what do you call it? They gave every Zenkaiger a moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get Majin's moment, you get Galen's moment, Vroom's moment, fucking Zeron's moment. Also, he doesn't do this. He really doesn't do the fire sword thing a lot. He really should.
Yeah, that's a cool shot that they did.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish they did that more.
Yeah, it would have been pretty fucking cool. Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
Fucking they made pollution one of the fucking things too, and I think they just had fucking Kaito kick pollution in the face, I guess.
Yeah, that's a statement, kid. Hey, kick pollution in the face, all right?
It just takes guts.
Don't leather.
Yeah, but it's just
pollution's not cool. Only losers pollute.
Yeah,
all right,
mm-hmm.
Real winners recycle.
Yeah, sure. But then you get the big finisher and they kill off fucking supervillain world and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then then you kind of get where all the Red Rangers are kind of leaving, but then you get that.
You get their spirit and everything. Yeah, so that's the original Red Ranger actor coming back
mm-hmm.
for his appearance and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's actually the actual actor for the original Aka Red coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then he says his goodbyes or whatever the fuck, and then he leaves. But then the best one is when all the villains out there are like, oh, we get to return to our free worlds now.
Oh yeah.
Once again, it makes no fucking sense. Because most of these characters are fucking dead. Alright? A majority of all these characters are fucking dead. Hold on.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna look at this scene. I'm gonna look at how many of these characters are actually alive by the end of their respective season. I'm gonna quickly look at this pan. Okay, let's see. All right. If you go to 2456. All right. Okay, ready?
Okay, 24.
Right.
Let me give me.
Yeah, when they pan up and show all the villains in the sky.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start from left to right.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. 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 That's a robot, but he's dead. Dead. That was like one of the first villains they killed. He's dead. That guy died. That guy died. The monkey sacrificed herself. So she's dead.
Jesus.
Ambiguous about Izoka, Ikazoke, where once again I don't remember this. I know it starts with an I.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Don't know what's the deal with the fog. She comes back as a human, so I guess you could say she's alive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I guess.
But her human form is alive.
Ambiguous.
Just for the sake of this, I'm just gonna label her as dead. All right.
Okay.
Just for the sake of this. All right. Fox Monster's dead. That guy dead too. Everyone in this scene is dead. All right.
Yeah. I guess they're free to die now. I guess.
Yeah. I guess their souls are free now.
Yeah, they're free to go to hell. I guess. I don't know if they have a hell.
I mean, no, there's a hell. Whenever
I forgot in Jetman I literally go to hell. I forgot about that. That was an actual fucking thing. God, they killed off the Rangers and they had their souls transported to fucking hell. I forgot about that. Oh my god. I mean, they live of course after death. So, but good god.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't worry. But then Kaito makes the biggest realization of all.
Yeah, like he's like, oh yeah, now we freed the villains. But then they're like, oh yeah, but you know, the Sentais are gonna be there, so you know what? They're gonna die.
Yeah, don't deal with
fine.
it. Yeah.
We're free of liability.
Yeah, I guess. Well, and then Setchan does the like so basically Setchan once again what's not gaslight what's the term when you shift blame to someone else so it's not your fault even though it's your fault. Setchan's like
just the blame because it's like I don't know if there's support for it.
Now he's like, oh, is that our problem? The other Sentai won't deal with it. We might have started an insurrection, but it's not our problem.
Don't worry, their governments can handle it.
Yeah, their government can deal with their state of emergency.
Oh my god. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, so then Kaito advertised to start the show. So once again, so this movie premiered before the start of the show, but this takes place after episode 6.
Oh. Wait, so it premiered before the show started?
Yeah, back when this movie originally aired in Japan, I think it started like February 6th or something.
Isn't that a little backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like February 20th, according to this.
Oh, well, shit, alright then.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. That's a weird release schedule, I'll say, but but I guess that's it.
Once again, like Sentai, the canon doesn't fucking matter.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in us trying to keep track of it if they don't bother. So
yeah, of course, it's fucking irrelevant now.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we don't have to worry about keeping track of canon. That's one blessing they've given us, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't anything too special, really, in my mind.
Yeah. Like, it's pretty much just a bunch of fan service that happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
That happens, like, if you know what's up, you know what's up, and everything. All that, it's pretty much whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you know, nothing too special. It's a whatever. It's definitely good for anybody who's nostalgic about this kind of stuff, but, like, for me...
Yeah, like, once again, it was cool to see the past villain actor who comes in, right, the actors, and that was cool to see. I like that. That was neat. Right? But all this thing does is just detriments the canon of Sentai about how none of this shit makes fucking sense anymore.
Well, I mean, you know...
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's irrelevant, also. We can just worry about it. We don't have to worry about it, is what I mean. They freed it.
Look, like said, Chad, we'll let someone else deal with that problem, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
Look, we might have put poison in the water hole, okay? But the town will deal with it now,
yeah, it's
right?
not our water hole. We'll be okay.
Yeah. All right. That's it. Okay, that's how we're ending it.
Yeah.
We're poisoning the town's water hole. All right.
Hey, man, if they didn't
Look, Governor Greg Abbott might have signed that bill, right? But he'll let the woman of Texas deal with it, all right?
Oh God.
All right, that's it. We're out of here for real now. Where's the stomach thing? Wash your hands, wear a mask. Okay, thanks, bye.